What's up, guys? Happy Monday. As promised, Rec Performance Workout of the Week. So today, we have 3 exercises that we're going to do. The first being a hip hinge. The second will be a squat pattern. And last but not least, a push-up. For the hip hinge, I'm using this dowel PVC pipe. You can use a broom or a mop. I'm sure you have a broom or a mop in your house. We're going to have 3 points of contact. Back of the head, T-spine, tailbone, right? T-spine is going to be right in between the mid-traps, right? Right in this position here. So what we're doing, right or left hand, depending on which hand you use. I'm going to use the right hand so I can show you guys from a side view. We're going to have the right hand right behind the cervical spine. The left hand is going to be right behind the lumbar spine. Right? Key point on the hinge, I don't want the elbow to be in front of the face. Right? We want to keep that shoulder up. Right? So our feet are going to be just as wide as our hips. We're going to hinge at the hip with a soft knee. We're not going to squat and hinge. We're going to have a soft knee. And we're going to push the butt back to the wall behind you. Bring it up. Keeping all 3 points of contact. Taking it down, bringing it up. For your exercise, your tempo, or your pace, it's going to be 3 seconds on the eccentric phase, 2 seconds on the isometric phase. Like such. It'll be 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. I still have all 3 points of contact, and we're going to bring it up. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, and up. Alright? So we're going to go through that. That's a hip hinge. Very important movement. Later on you'll see why. We're going to go through that 2 sets, 10 reps. Take a minute in between each set. Give yourself some rest to recoup. Alright? Next we're going to move on to a squat pattern. All these exercises in the beginning are going to be with the assumption that everyone watching is a novice or a beginner. So I'm going to use these 1 kilogram weights. Right? They're about 1 inch in height. If you're not sure what 1 inch is and you don't have a weight at your house, you can use a towel, a t-shirt, fold it up to that. It's about the same length between the first line on your finger and the point of your finger. That's give or take 1 inch. Alright? We're going to place that to where that it's about hip width. Alright? We're going to start off narrow. Hip width, and we're going to turn the toes out once we place our heels on it. I'm adjusting because I'm not sure how close I am to the camera. Hope you guys can see me. Alright? So, I'm going to place our heels on that weight. Turn the toes out. A little less than 45 degrees, I'll say 30, right? That little bit of rotation is going to allow more room for your hip, your femur, to move within the hip socket, right? The dowel is just to act as a counterbalance for you to raise on the way down, alright? I'm assuming that everyone that's watching this video has an abdominal imbalances. I mean, me, myself, I have an abdominal imbalances. So this is going to be a good cue to help you guys out. Again, on the eccentric phase, 3 count down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Alright? So that's going to be your squat pattern. Again, 2 sets, 10 reps, 1 minute break in between. Last but not least, we're going to move into a push-up. Alright? We're going to start off with a modified push-up. There's no such thing as a female push-up. Don't care who you are or where you are. Alright? Starting position is going to be hands underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hips, right? We're going to tuck those toes. The only thing we're going to adjust is we're going to slide the knees back a bit, right? To give us about a pike position, right? So we got something like a slide, right? We got a 45-degree angle almost from the head to the knee, right? Straight line. We don't want to round back. We don't want to arch in the back. We're not going to push up to the belly, right? And we're not going to leave the butt up and push that way, right? So we're going to lock the glutes. Ribs are down, abs are tight. And we're going to push. Right? Everything comes down in one motion. the chest, the hips, everything. It all comes down together. And again, our tempo or pace, toes should be tucked throughout that exercise, will be 3, 2, 1, press, 3, 2, 1, press. All right? With the push-up, we're only gonna go about 6 to 8 reps. I'd rather quality over quantity. Let's get it right before we jack them up. All right? So that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys wanna post your videos and tag me in it, hashtag RecWOW, or you can simply at me, at RecPerformance on Instagram. If you guys feel like you want some private critiques, email me. My email is on my Instagram page. That's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna learn how to train properly. We're gonna learn how to get in and out of movements and hopefully reach some goals, all right? So happy Monday, Rec Performance, Rec Workout of the Week, Rec Wow, Mike Washington. Have a good one.